Hey, how are you guys doing? So today is October the 6th on a Monday. I'm going to show you the trades I took the same session. So pretty much coming into this morning, I was pretty bullish. I live stream on TikTok and I show every trade. Everybody knows why I took the setup. But for anyone who's new here, I'll show you. And pretty much coming into higher time frame, if we go to the higher time frame, we go to the 4 hour. We see we're still bullish on the higher time frame. We closed above, had pretty good closures, but what interested me more was the 1 hour. As you can see, we had a premium fair value gap over here, and this is really important because we also did cause us having SMT over here with ES and NQ, which was my bias on going on to the day. And if we go on the lower time frame, we see that London is still really far away, which is why um, I waited for a London sweep on ES. As you can see, and ES did perfectly sweep, as well as touching the 1 hour fair value gap on ES. And then we rebalanced, as you can see, forming some structure to the upside. And after this good closure on this candle, I was like, okay, I like that. I'm gonna get this in an inverse, and because that's what I usually do when I try to look for my entries. I look for a 1 minute entry, and boom, right here, 1 minute closed above. This was originally my stop loss, and I let it play out. And then I saw us try take out this little intermediate high, and then go was lower. I was gonna put it at break even, but I didn't because I was like, ES is still pushing high, as you can see. ES is still relatively strong, so I'm like, okay, you know, I'm gonna follow with, I'm gonna trust ES to lead us higher, and hopefully NQ does the same. But unfortunately, it did not. As you can see, went lower, took out the stops, went lower, took out the New York AM low, and then went back up and retraced on the same fair value gap. And after that, I was like, damn, I took a $600 loss here. This was gonna be $800 loss, so I was gonna be done on the day for sure. But then I dragged it over here once this took out this high, which is okay. I guess get some good risk management, because if I did extend it, I would have been stopped out still. But other than that, after we took out that, I could have honestly waited, but I thought ES would hold honestly, so I can't really do anything about that. After that, I could have took this, oh my, the CSD right here, boom, perfect trade right here. 78 points on this 1 minute CSD. That would have been a banger. Honestly, I could have probably caught something like this. And originally I was targeting New York Open or New York AM high, because that's one of the main draws of liquidity, where on higher time frame it shows. But like I said, I did take a loss, so I didn't take this one because I wanted more confirmation, since I wasn't entirely sure we would still go up to those highs, because we were still diverging and it was moving slow. The volume was horrible. As you can see, the PA was horrible, which is why I didn't enter here, because I was like, yeah, if I do enter, I would want more confirmation, and I did, because if we go to the higher time frame on the 15 minute, we closed above. We closed here also, forming us a CSD, and we go to the 5 minute, same thing on the 5 minute, fair value gap, CSD, excuse me, and the liquidity sweep. My perfect entry. Sorry. Oh my god. My perfect entry points. So that's why I took this 1 minute inverse, holding these lows. Good thing we held these lows, because if we went lower, honestly, I don't think we should see this or this get negated, or else we'll just keep going lower. But luckily, NQ was still strong, and ES was still strong as well, which is why I was still confident, because ES did not take any liquidity that I wanted it to, take away before we went higher. So I entered the trade, boom, and I did fortunately capture 1.5k on the day over here. And I know I said I was gonna stop trading. I did take it on my live. I just executed it on paper, but I did take it secretly on my eval. So it's kind of sad that I have to hide my trades, because I don't know if I'm gonna win or lose, but I was confident in this one, because, well, look at this. I showed you a perfect analysis of my day, and everybody was saying that it was wrong, but I was purely confident. And hey, I would take the loss if I was incorrect for this one. But after seeing this move, I just had FOMO, and I know it's building bad habits, but I don't know what I could do, to be honest. Every time I see a trade play out after taking me out, especially in these type of markets, choppy price action markets, it makes me want a revenge trade. And that's something I need to work on. Either I need to work on my patience, or my mental strength. Like, I need to just not trade at all. Either one. But I have figured it out. that if we do diverge and we're at all-time highs, either we take out two sides of liquidity on either indice. If we're diverging crazy, we either take out New York low or New York high, or 8:30 or midnight. Either one. After those important draws of liquidity are taken, then we could see a reverse. But if none of those are taken and we are in a market condition like this, I am not taking a single trade. I don't care where it goes, up or down. To the main draw, I miss 100 points. I don't care. I'm not gonna take it because if we're diverging like this and we have an SMT and we have price action this horrible and we're at all-time highs, it is best to wait for a good draw of liquidity or a good draw, a good draw of liquidity to be taken out and then look for a trade because over here, yeah, we did take out London low, forming us an SMT, but NQ was still generating these lows. As you can see, someone actually did call this out on my live, these five relative lows. And after that, we should have seen some strength. When I did enter over here, we should have seen strength. If we don't see strength at the first 5 minutes or after we close, I think I'm going to start getting out ASAP because then we will definitely try to take out lower or in general, or maybe I just won't take a trade. I think it's better for me to not take a trade and just wait for one of these draws to be hit, especially if it's a no news Monday and we're trading all-time highs because in my opinion, I just don't seem to be able to control myself if I do miss out on or if I do lose and then my draw of liquidity hits, then I will like lose my sanity. I'll probably try to trade again because I did do that. I've done that multiple times, and that's one of the things that I hate doing. So I think for me, I just need to wait or miss out on the move, and I'll be fine. Either one, because I can't just be over trading like this, especially on a funded account. I know this is an eval, but I did say I want to practice trying to build good habits. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it for the trade recap for this today. It was pretty perfect analysis on my part. Just how to be more patient, how to just wait for a perfect execution, and that's it. But other than that, let me know what you guys took, if you guys took a win or a loss, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.